be in the scuba squad?
Well, sure. And one more thing, be nice to the can't read. If you want to be a member of the scuba squad, you have to be smart.
I could be in the scuba squad?
Well, sure. And one more thing, be nice to the delivery guy, would you? It's not his fault he can't read.
Now? Check, check. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Maybe I'm not talking over the music. Okay. I probably just had the bloop bloop. StreamYards is weird. Yeah, well. Oh, 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 oh. Boom. Bada bing. Bada bing. Oh. Calyx, holy shit. My guy up early over that side of the country. Let me hop in here to the PC. A little easier. Watch out, little kitty. Oh, you gotta, let me try to, there we go. Maybe that fixed it. Let's mute that for a minute. 6 a.m. Yeah. Woo. I think that might be my mic. Check, check. There we go. Oh,
You had your mic muted earlier,
oh yeah.
and I'm sitting here trying to read lips, and I couldn't do it. Damn, it's a little cold this morning, isn't it?
It's whippersnapper for sure. I was like, Lord.
What's going on, Calyx? Damn, he is up early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell with that.
What you doing up that early?
I'm up early.
I'm up usually always early. 6 a.m.'s when I get up.
I'm in bed by 9:30, 10 o'clock at night most nights. And don't get up till 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning usually. Man, my back's been killing me all night.
Ooh.
And it's down around the kidneys too, which kind of concerns me a little bit.
Yeah,
You got a triple monitor setup or a double monitor setup?
That's just the tower.
Oh, I got you. It looked like another monitor.
Yeah, a reflection. Big brain. Those 3 monitors.
I'm tearing my desk down as we speak.
Right.
I've got triple monitor. Well, I had triple monitors. I got 2 monitors up now, but I don't have the legs for the monitors. I've got them on one of those arms so you can adjust them. And I lost the legs to them, so I don't know what happened to the legs. So I'm going to end up having to wrap them up singly.
Damn. What are y'all doing over here? Lord. Got one chasing shadows on the wall. I'm tripping this morning. That thing trips me out.
You got the whole world on your desk. You got the whole world on your desk.
I was against this at first because my 10-year-old bought it when he was 9.
Okay.
He saved $400 for this.
Oh wow.
It's a MOBA globe. It went viral and stuff.
Oh cool.
Yeah. It,
I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
magnets in certain light intensities. It just works.
Oh wow.
Yeah. $400 worth? Eh. Not for scuba, but you know, he's into planets and stuff, so it works.
Yeah, I'm kind of fond of Earth myself.
Yeah. There is a lot of stuff in the ocean we still.
Oh yeah, that we haven't discovered yet. All right, I got to ask, what is that V with a star on the screen?
V with a star.
Are you looking at the main screen? Oh, you might not be able to. Wonder if you can go to YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's got it.
V with a star. I'm looking. V with a star. Well,
Looks like a medal of sorts.
Oh, yeah, that's on StreamYard. Oh, yeah. That's the asset. It's that thing.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Oh, okay, it just changes.
Yeah, I can switch it around kind
I
of.
wonder if it was like an award or. I felt special there for half a second.
There we go. We'll put that back.
All right, that's my award for being first today.
What are you doing? Big boy coming to see me. Hey. What's up, buddy?
You know, I tried to do a Sora yesterday with Troy and myself, and LDT turned into a black guy. I put I Love Weed Live and LDT are standing in the Space Needle and getting high, and it put me in as a black guy.
Oh man, that's
It's just
AI.
not right. It's just not right.
I've been testing it. I'm on animals starting with A.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to do everything physically possible. If it's a word and you could touch it in reality, let's see if the AI can make a picture of it.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm
you're
just
testing
I'm just replacing that one thing by remixing one video.
Like you did with the monks and
Yeah.
the fleas and the cheese and the bees.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm replacing. I go to the B one B. Replace the B with blank
Right.
and have the chanting say blank. Oh, it's
weird how you have
Aardwolf. It messed it up. That
Really?
double A messed it up. It took the monks out completely.
It took me a week to figure out how to. Did you see the one that I did with Juggalo?
Yeah.
The one where he was we're in the library.
Yeah.
It took me a week to get his stutter down. And it took me a day and a half to get the third person out of the screen. Because it put a third person in there that was dressed up like a Juggalo. Hey, I'll be right back. Coffee's done.
Yeah.
Don't that out in the kitchen. Huh? What's that? Huh. I'm not getting audio. Whoa. Do that. That work. Nope. Nope. Sorry about that, Steve.
All right.
I had to go get my pills as well.
And if you do that. Anyway, yeah, it went from doing it consistently
Right.
to just out in the woods drumming.
Oh wow.
I was like, that's weird. Different. And it did it with Aardvark, Aardwolf. And a Dax. They put the Dax over there in like Egypt or something.
Tell you what, AI is scary.
Rob Reiner,
It is.
inconceivable. Too soon?
No, not too soon. I saw that. I was thinking the same thing. Did you see where Rob Reiner was killed?
Yes. That's crazy.
You're not kidding. That's crazy. You are not kidding. That's crazy. I was hoping to have Meathead around for a little while longer. I kind of liked his stupidity.
Right.
He's up there now battling it out with what's his name? Oh, I'm having a brain fart. Carol O'Connor. Archie.
Okay. Archie.
Archie.
I got one more thing that my seat cushion covered. Then I think I'm done. Maybe just a couple more towels. Right.
For a fresh cup for me as well. Fresh coffee. Ran to the door. Open the door.
A water bill that needs to get dropped off too.
I can do that today as well.
If I get to it.
If I don't, I'll get to it tomorrow. It's not due until what?
21st.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, or garbage and water in one.
What?
Yeah, garbage and water. All one company.
Oh, that's what you've got.
Yeah.
Ours is waste management for our trash. It's been rolled into our taxes,
Right.
so we don't have to pay monthly anymore for our trash service.
That's nice.
But we still have to pay our city water bill by hand, or else they charge us like a $15 fee to do it by credit card online.
Huh. Hey. That bill management is banking on that.
Oh, hell yeah. That's why we go over with a check every month. The only thing we very rarely pay in cash anymore is our rent.
Right.
I don't know. Sort of scares me.
There's a whole lot of invisible money in this country.
There is a whole lot of invisible money in this country. And you know what's funny is it's invisible in my pocket. People don't carry cash anymore.
None.
You know, I looked down at my wallet the other day and I had two $20 bills in it. I said, damn, that's funny. I don't remember having green in my wallet.
Right. I feel like a kid again.
Yeah. What's up, Coach Shit?
Go shit. Walk away from the coffee maker real quick.
Don't walk too far away from it.
Yeah. Oh man. See, I gotta go over to YouTube.
Goat shit, I gotta laugh. I took my niece to school the other day in my pajamas. Felt like a typical Walmart walker.
Cool. Right. I caught it just in time.
You know, I at least try to look presentable when I walk out of the house. Now, granted, I'm around the house here and I'm in jogging pants and a t-shirt, but that's about as far as I go outside of the house to walk the dog looking the way I look.
Right.
Fuck, I'll get dressed to go to Dollar General right around the corner. You know, this is old technology, but I've got to get out and do it. Old technology, but man, Rain-X works.
It does. Very well.
I'm going to get out and do my windows again. It looks like it's going to rain here.
Hey, those Dickie shirts. Or Dickie's pants, my man.
Nothing but Dickies pants and weed shirts. There you go.
I can't hate on the Dickies. Or the Dockers.
I'm not going to lie. Crocs, white socks, blue jeans, and a t-shirt. Typical Floridian. It's 64 degrees here right now.
Ding, 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 ding. 30. Just now hitting 30
30 what?
degrees Fahrenheit.
At your place?
Yep.
You're kidding me. It's freezing there?
Yeah.
Damn, that's cold.
It was 21 this morning.
Damn, that's cold.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be dumping that coffee over my head and down the back of my neck to keep warm.
Little heater on the porch is godsend.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I gotta grind more beans. The struggle.
I got a niece that's 11 years old, and I want to take her out and put her behind the wheel of the car and let her get some feeling, because in the next few years she's going to be taking driver's ed, and I want her to have a little bit of familiarity with the car.
Right.
You cannot find a school that is not locked down in the evenings or at night to have an open parking lot to have somebody drive around.
Oh yeah. It's difficult to find a driving instructor.
Oh, I bet it is.
Nobody wants to do that. They're like,
My ex was a driver's ed instructor in high school. Well, I'm glad I got out of that relationship. Totally off the subject.
glad we're
Not-
still alive.
Not going political, but she was a teacher from a leftist state
Ooh.
where Joe Biden was senator. Her and I would have clashed over this current administration.
I forgot he was even a senator.
Yep. He came into our plant, General Motors plant, said, boys, there's nothing we can do for you. You can finish your tenure out in other plants if you'd like to in the United States, but this plant's closed. Mr. Union. I have a little bit of arrogance towards the man, as you can see.
Right.
You're not shitting, it was a red flag, goat shit.
Yeah. Just a teacher can be extra, as my wife says.
Oh, yeah.
You go getting a lefty one. Woo. Ain't nothing ever good enough. You could be Superman and Clark Kent. Don't matter.
Nope.
Degrees.
To tell you how much I was head over heels for this woman, I actually went to a Hillary Clinton rally with her.
Oh. Oh.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The only reason I went is to say that I saw Hillary Clinton. That was the only reason I went. It was in the middle of Philadelphia at the Drexel University gymnasium. That's the best way to do it, goat shit. How many kids you got?
Nice.
Three girls and a boy. Holy smokes! Man, that's not a family. That's a tribe.
Three girls, two boys. That's what we have.
That's what you have?
Yeah. Oldest is in there playing a game right now.
How old your oldest?
22.
Okay.
April 1st, baby.
Well,
Him and
moving
his
goes
sister.
against the Lord's word. Amen. It does. You hit the nail on the head there too, goat shit. You got to teach your girls and your boys right from wrong. I do believe that it takes a family to raise a child. It takes more than a family to raise 4 children, much less 5. Man, you know as well as I know, Steve, that you depend on grandma and grandpa
Oh yeah,
if you can.
yeah. We're riding around on their wheels right now because ours is down.
Yep.
That's why I wasn't seeing it. I was like, I don't see any comment. Yeah, it's definitely a village kind of thing.
Oh yeah. We need the nuclear family to keep us moving.
What was it? Other than that? I think I said 840s chat, something like that. The average reading grade level for an American is 7th to 8th grade.
Wow.
How much further do they need? That's plenty. We were reading Shakespeare in 7th grade, so it's kind of like, what do y'all mean? It's not
Yep.
exactly stupid reading.
You know, again, I'm not boasting and I'm not saying that I'm the best speller in the world, but my grandmother, again, going back to grandparents, my grandmother taught me how to read before kindergarten. I was reading and comprehending the newspaper in 1st grade. And I
That was
think
common.
and I think a lot of that has to do with, honestly, how bad I was in school. I was not a very good kid in school. I knew what the teachers were teaching from 1st grade through 8th grade. And I was a horrible fucking student.
So it was boring.
It was absolutely boring to me. And I'm not going to lie again with this. I had more of an education with a male teacher than I did with the female teachers. I felt I could get along with them better.
Makes sense. I remember my first teacher that was a dude. Mr. English.
Mr. English. And he taught math.
Yeah. Took me a second. I was like, you had a guy and he was a math teacher? History teacher.
I had my first male teacher was Mr. Rekla in 4th grade. 4th grade. No, my first teacher was Mr. Hopper back in 3rd grade. Mr. Hopper, and then it was Mr. Rekla, and a black teacher who taught history. His name was Mr. Threadgill.
Redgill.
Threadgill.
I had a PE coach, black guy, Mr. Johnson. He
Mr.
was
John.
cool. Mr. Johnson. He had that Jerry curl, soul glowed out.
Oh, he had swagger.
He had the swag for sure.
Be right back. I got to go in and tell my wife to cut a check.
Johnson, Playboy. The Playboy. Then I had in high school was a Muslim guy was my sociology teacher. That dude was cool. I forget his name though.
My long guy's coming today, and I had to tell my wife to cut a check for you.
Yeah. Won't be getting surprised, some stranger pulling up.
Yep. He texted me and said he was on his way. He's already got it down. He knows my wife works from home, so the dogs can't bark.
Right. So just cut all the chit chat, go right to mowing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I usually have him come in and we smoke a bowl or we smoke a joint together, but past few times I've been a little bit busy.
All right, we'll do the chickens first. Get them fed. There was a damn date, a whole date down in this chicken feed. I'm like, damn. They're trying to choke my chickens. Choking my chicken. Oh yeah.
Goat shit, if it wasn't for my grandparents, I don't know where I'd be. My mother worked day shift at Avon. She worked at an Avon factory in Delaware. My father worked third shift at General Motors. So somebody had to watch me for the first 6 years of my life during the week. Well, it got to the point where I wanted to spend more time at Grandma and Poppy's than I did at home.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
because I could get away with things. It was because I had toys. My grandmother would play with me. My grandmother would teach me things.
Oh yeah.
Understood. But see, I don't like the way you say leech. I don't look at it as we leached, my parents leached off my grandparents. I look at it as my grandparents put in time as well to take care of me while my parents went off to make a life for me.
Right.
Now, granted, there were some times where I wanted to stay at Grandma and Poppy's because I knew I was getting my ass beat when I got home for something I did.
Save
But
me.
man, when I was a kid, I had mini bikes, dirt bikes, an unlimited amount of cars that I could jump into and pretend like I was driving. So much stuff that a 7 and 8 year old tweaker could take apart, you know?
Oh Lord.
They didn't have a choice, to be honest. Yes, understood, goat shit. Understood, brother.
Okay. All out for a minute. Holy mac. Woo. Yeah, they really didn't have a choice back then.
And I'm going to be honest, again, damn, I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve today. My grandmother came to live with my parents, and I moved back in with my parents to help take care of my grandmother, who took care of me for my first 13 years of my life. She led a bad life. My grandfather was a drunk.
Wasn't they all?
Yeah. My grandfather was a drunk, and
I mean,
he drank his last beer a week before he went in for surgery to have half his lung taken out. Quit smoking, quit drinking, both at the same time. And I don't remember that. Maybe it's a good thing, because I bet you he was a miserable prick. They got the title as Mama Meemaw. Yep. God bless your parents, or your mom's, your wife's parents, whomever it is. God bless them both, because, you know, goat shit, let's look at it this way, man. You might not be here today if it wasn't for your grandparents. And I mean that sincerely, positively.
and literally.
And literally. Yeah. You know, I got lucky. My parents were hard workers. Granted, my father was making good money at General Motors. Mom wasn't making too bad of money, but once she had me and she worked for 5 years, she said she's done. She quit working, then she had my little brother 5 years later. And then about 20 years later, I applied for a print shop job in Wilmington, about 6 miles away from where I live.
Oh, well, man.
And a buddy of mine lived up the street from me. He worked at the company. Motherfucker got my mother a job working in the printing company, collating papers. And I didn't get hired.
Oh, no.
And I
How are you
used
the owner's son and can't get a job?
Yeah. I told him, I said, son of a bitch, you hired my mother. She worked there for a good 6 or 8 years before she said she was done with it. She wanted to go back to cross stitching and enjoying home time.
Right.
It was about that same time my father retired. My father put in 30 years at General Motors. My grandfather retired from General Motors. My father retired from General Motors. I had hoped to retire from General Motors.
Nope. Sorry, boys. We're shutting her down.
Yep.
Damn it. Son of a 30 years into a 40-year retirement.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucks.
And my buddies from high school went out to Kansas City, and they're looking to retire right about now. Steve, if I didn't know any better, I'd think you're up in Canadania or something.
Hey?
God damn, I didn't think it got that cold in northern Florida. I really didn't.
Yeah. Hey. I think my pops had to break it down once for us boys. We didn't want it broke down again. He'd probably say he's broke it down several times. So it only took once. Grandpa, we didn't want Grandpa to break it down. Of course,
Yep.
Grandpa, my dad's side, passed when we were 2. I was 2. So the only memory of him we had was passing out on the guy. Shitting ourselves, maybe. But my mama's side, Grandpa Herman was a soldier.
Yeah. The drunk grandfather that I told you about was loud and boisterous. My dad's dad was a prisoner of war. They came over one night. My grandfather, my mom's dad, was in the sauce. And he started talking about him in the war. And my dad's dad, who was always quiet and stoic, looked over at my mom's dad and said, "You and I need to go step outside and have a conversation." I don't know what that conversation was about, but they became like this when they came back in.
One of
I was-
those combos,
Yeah, I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, but I saw it.
right?
My grandfather, my dad's dad led a bad life. He was captured in Normandy. They fed him lard. He lost every hair on his body. Every hair on him. He looked like a cancer patient when he passed. Malnutrition.
Damn.
That's called a working alcoholic, Goat. And Goat, you're not the only one that would give the shirt off your back to somebody who's not blood.
Yeah.
I've got plenty of people that I would give the shirt off my back to,
I've learned.
and they're not blood. I would spit on some of my blood.
that right. That's probably the biggest thing I learned when I became a parent. Was I don't really give a shit whose kid it is. I don't. I'll jump out there and tackle them out of the way of a bus hitting them, no matter who it is.
Yep.
If that's my purpose put here by my Lord Almighty, so be it.
I said it the other day, and I'll say it again. You know, it wasn't rare for me to do something wrong up at somebody else's house and get my ass beat by the dad at that house, and then my ass sent home. And by the time I got
Get
home,
another ass beating.
the phone is being hung up on the wall, and my dad's already stripping his belt from his pants.
Get it again. Get it again.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
And I
like you
said,
said, it could be a month later at a family get together. Oh, there's Uncle Bob. Dad's
Yep.
gonna tell him. I know he's gonna, and he does. And Bob, that
Right in the back of the
the
head.
hell were you thinking? So you get it like throughout your life for one fucking thing. Accountability.
Yep.
Through through manhood. I love it.
And my grandfather drank Schaefer's in the can.
Ooh. Ooh.
You didn't want to get him, and I mean no offense by saying this, but it was called Dago wine. He'd go to his buddy Juan's house, who made wine. When you pulled into the driveway, you made a left off the main road, then you made a left into his driveway, and you went down a hill, and you hooked a hard back 180 to pull into the garage if you were pulling into the garage. I was with my grandfather and I said Juan. His name was Julio. Julio with his Dago wine. Julio. My grandfather got so drunk he couldn't take the truck. It was an old 4-speed 64 1-ton Ford with a utility body on the back of it. He was so drunk he couldn't get that manual transmission to go up the top of that hill so he could make the left to go back out on the main road to go home. He was so drunk. Now I'm the passenger in the car. I said, Poppy, let me see if I can get it up the hill for you. Let me see if I can get it up the hill. Boy, you can't get this up that hill. Let me try, Papa. Guess who got that truck up the hill? He couldn't do it. He was drunk, so drunk he couldn't do it. And to this day, I don't know how we never got pulled over, nor do I know how we never got into a car accident.
Right.
And I didn't realize that until I was probably about 15 or 16 years old. That whenever my grandfather would come over, he'd have that 6-pack in his cooler. And I'd want to go with Poppy. And my parents were just, shitting bricks the whole time.
Right.
Knowing that he's leaving and I'm sitting in the passenger seat with him drunk.
Yeah. The toss up.
My grandfather was an alcoholic, drunk, and a miserable prick, but he was my grandfather,
Yeah. There.
Yep.
It was there. Sometimes that's all it is.
And he swore that he couldn't teach. He swore. He got out of the service and he went to work for Ford up in Chester, Pennsylvania. And Ford wanted him to teach. And my grandfather said, I can't teach. I can't teach. I can do it for you, but I cannot teach.
Interesting.
Yep.
He just didn't want to do it, probably.
I think the alcohol had something to do with it, to be 100% honest with you.
Right. Have to put that down.
Yep.
To be credible in that field.
But he worked for 25 or 26 years in the construction field. He put in 95 through the state of Delaware.
That's what my pop's pop did. Road guy. My grandfather, he did more of the repair work on the machinery. I look back now and I think of all of the tolerances and such in those old motors and old engines that are running on those the pavers, the graders and such, and now the tolerance of them now. I don't think that people back in the 40s and 50s have that kind of knowledge now, or had that kind of knowledge back then that they have now. No, they didn't. Every small tip trick, weld a bolt here, solves this problem, has been done. So
Yep.
like it's beautiful, actually. And it kind of exposes that what we call the John Deere shit going on. You got to have
Yep.
an IT guy come out and change your tire.
Yep.
Huh? Since when?
Hyundai charges you $400 and change, if not more, to do the back brakes on their car. Because the computer has to be reset because of the changing of the brakes. The days of the Saturday afternoon shade-free mechanic
Going.
are gone.
Gone. Yeah.
That's why I want a pre-90s vehicle, something I can work on, something I can repair, something that all the parts are readily available at junkyards and such if needed. And then I'll leave my cell phone at home and go travel the U.S. And go, my grandfather and two uncles, my drunk grandfather and two uncles used to drive 3 tractor trailers from Delaware down to Florida. They would deliver potatoes down here to Florida, and they would pick up oranges and bring them back up north. Watermelon. They did that for years.
Right. Oh yeah.
I think it's time for another toke.
Yeah, I think that old school seen not heard when you're out and about kind of thing is it's simple as kids are dumb. The stuff I hear my 10-year-old say, hell, my 22-year-old say here at home, it's just absolutely absurd. Insanity. Like, don't say that in public. Please, goodness, don't. It's so dumb. And they knew. They were like, yeah, you're just going to shut up when we're out because you're stupid.
Speak when spoken to.
Right? Because I can determine what I know you know. When I ask you something, you should know it.
Yep.
Prove intelligent life. But given free will, just to ramble, oh, they're going to say some dumb stuff. We all said some dumb stuff.
I see it every day.
Every day. Huh? Dropped one off at 7 o'clock this morning. Oh. That's too good. But yeah, a structure is super important. Super important.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As long as you trying to do what you're supposed to do to be a decent person, you should have help. Should have help.
Never hit us because Dad kids no shit.
Hey, sometimes. I told the story at my brother's funeral about my stepdad. He whooped my ass because me and my brother and one of our friends in the neighborhood, we went down to this little. We called it a dam, but it was like a ditch with a concrete break wall just to stop erosion a little bit. And we jump off of that. Well, I'd gotten a new pair of glasses, $300. This is like early 90s. That's $300.
A lot of money for glasses.
Early 90s. Yeah, yeah. I set them over on the edge of the dam, and my brother jumped in, was going out. I jumped in. Well, as he's coming up, he was like, "I'm gonna kick him in. I'm gonna kick him," and he did. And he did. All three of us knew exactly what he had just done, because he just got back in right where he kicked him in and was like, "Oh, we'll find him. Yeah, we'll find him." You know, everybody's like freaking out now because this dumb move from my brother.
Right.
Never found them. That was the saddest walk home.
Oh, I bet it was.
Ooh, I got my ass tore up. I told the truth. I was like, he kicked him in, and he jumped in with him up. Sold me out. And I told this at his funeral, because he, fast forward 10, 15 years later, he dies, and we're at his funeral. Step Pops is there, right? And I tell that story. Get out back into the pews or whatever, and he's like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." No, man, it's cool. We cool, man.
We cool.
We cool.
I had a pair of $350, $400 glasses. We were in the river one day. And you know what scullers are? They're the real long boats with 6 or 8 people in them, and they all stroke.
Yeah.
Well, there's usually a motorboat that's beside them that is coaching them. We were in the river getting ready to go to a bar, and the motorboat for one of these scullers had died. Well, tide was going out, so they were going out to the river. So we said, "We'll throw you a rope, we'll bring you in the dock, tie you off." I had my sunglasses on, and I had my regular glasses in my pocket. Grabbed a hold of that rope, and I'm a left-handed person. Grabbed a hold of that rope, and I went to throw it, and my glasses went floop, bloop, right in the water.
Floop, floop. Gone.
My buddy goes, "What the fuck are you going to do now?" I said, "I guess you're going to have to lead me around the rest of the night."
Right. What color are her eyes?
Yeah.
I can't see, damn it.
Fuck, I can't see. What color is she?
Yeah, what color is she? Oh.
I was the only guy walking around. Well, I can't say I was the only guy, but I was the coolest looking guy in sunglasses that night. Oh, I was doing them. It wasn't about dancing. It's because I was trying to feel my way around.
Oh, yeah. Trend-setting dances.
It's like 3 little bars on this little river that we would hit. We'd put the boat in Delaware City, take about a 5-mile boat trip up the Delaware River to the Christina River. And then we'd hit the first bar, which was called Up the Creek. Shithole. I mean, it had, the walls were brown with white
Oh,
trim,
Lord.
and the white trim was just as yellow could be because of the smoke. There was a hole in the wall. If it wasn't for the boat traffic, the place wouldn't make it. We'd leave there, we'd hit a second hole in the wall, and I can't think for the life of me, I can't think of the name of that bar. But the third bar was called the Big Kahuna. Now, it was the nightclub. We'd tie off there at the transient docks, go up, get our fill of food and drink, and then just drift back home drunk.
That's the way to do it. That's the perfect setup.
Oh, yeah.
You won't kill nobody but yourself. Unless you hop in the boat with somebody
Yep.
plastered. And then if you're not, you could still swim to shore. It's like,
All we ever did was putt home.
yeah.
Wide open throttle on the way there, though.
Yeah. Going upriver. Party upriver. Float back home.
Hey, Goat Shit, that's one thing my dad never did. My dad was, for the most part, straight laced. He did it, he drank every once in a while beer. That's usually after cutting the grass or after, with a
Yeah.
bushel of crabs. My mom smoked before she had me. Quit when she had me. And I guess it was about 6 months, maybe a year before my mom passed away. I was up in Delaware because my mom was in the hospital. She got out of the hospital while I was still up there. And I was sitting on the back porch of their house and I was smoking a bowl. And my mom came out and sat down beside me and she goes, David, she goes, I'd sit out here and hit that with you, but your dad would probably divorce me.
Man. That's serious.
Mom, it's not you that I want to smoke the pot. I want Dad to smoke the pot. He needs to just calm down a little bit.
Right? Loosen his ass up. Both my parents smoked, so cigarettes and weed, so
Well, my parents were in a non-smoking house, but they had an ashtray for my grandfathers.
that's fun. Yeah, I don't. Popses, they smoked inside. Moms, they never did. Aunts, uncles that smoked inside. Grandpa for sure smoked. It was a yearly thing. We had to clean the inside wall, move pictures, and you could. Oh Lord, that's a difference.
It's a different color.
Yeah, it's white. These walls are white. We thought it was puke yellow.
What's up, Sal?
Cheers, Sal.
I used to work for the state of Delaware in fleet management, so I took care of all the cars in Newcastle County, Delaware. And you would get into some of these old timers' cars that they've had since they were brand new, and you could scrape the nicotine with a credit card off of the inside of the windows.
Ooh. That's how his place was. We'd razor blade the windows.
Yep.
And you just see the
It would roll.
orange.
Yep, it would roll orange like you were scraping paint off.
Oh, that's one thing. Ooh, me and my wife are glad. We're both smokers. We
Right.
don't smoke inside. We get it. Probably had to do the same thing.
I guess it was about the 80s, maybe mid 80s, that people stopped smoking inside and went outside. At least my family did, anyway.
I had to think. Most of my family, it took them dying or it getting mainstream taboo, like, oh, Waffle House quit smoking?
Yep.
Damn, maybe we should. Go to the porch.
I was going to say the 80s, we could smoke in restaurants and in
Right.
bars.
Hell, I remember, what was the last grocery store? I think it was a Del Champs, where I saw people walking around the grocery store smoking. Ashes all on them. It's
Yep.
like, this is great.
I remember walking into Denny's smoking.
Old Denny's.
Shit, we
Oh,
used to go into Perkins with 10 to a dozen people, and we would pull the tables together at about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. We would pull all the tables together, and we would all play either spades or we would play gin. Some of them played poker, but we would all just sit together and smoke, drink coffee, play cards.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, because I was working third shift at General Motors. God damn, my hair is bad.
Oh, it's doing it again. Good old alarm system.
You got an alarm system?
Yeah. Yeah, batteries are low in the smoke detector, so it's beep beep. Beep beep.
What have you heard about live ops? They're hiring through tax season temp
Ooh.
positions, $20 an hour.
Yeah, you gotta give them a background check for live ops.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I'll pee in a cup. You want me to send you a link in
Yes.
case you get interested too?
Yes.
What are you doing? You big bully. Why are you in my chair?
And I know that you hate my gut feelings, but my gut is, I still haven't heard from my supervisor
Yeah,
yet.
I hear you.
So I don't have super good confidence in this right now.
Steve, I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, interrupt. Anything you're on my
I'm just sitting there shooting the bull with Steve.
dump on laundry then.
Can I sit down, homie? Get to my desk. What? Even know what that is? Iron Maiden, huh? Got going on there, so. Chairs. Chair. Can I sit down, my dude? He's like, hell to the no. Scuba, you've changed your hair. Can you tell this gaming chair gets some use? And mouse pad. God, this thing looks rough. Beat to hell.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
What are you doing?
Kitty, 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 kitty.
He looked at me like, I know you want your seat, but I'm gonna play retarded.
Yep. Mine jumps up. My dog jumps up in the chair here and lays in it just as soon as I get out of it. She's like, I'll keep it warm for you, Daddy. Or I'll get warm from your residual heat.
I think that fixed it, dear. I think that fixed it. Heat up the coffee for the 15th time.
Dude, all I know is after the first quart that I drink, I'm just renting them.
Just rent. Quick lease. By the hour.
Yep. What's going on this morning, Sally Mom?
You ready to move now, homie?
Oh, you got your earphones on. She can't hear me. Or he can't hear me.
Yeah, he's special anyway.
Weren't they all?
Yeah.
They're special in their own sort of way. Tear it up.
More stuff to add.
Tear it up.
Yeah, has no idea. Fruitcake, a lot of them.
How many cats you got?
6 inside.
6 inside. Goodness.
We don't know about number 7 though.
Huh.
I don't think it's a cat. I don't think.
He's a cutie. Lick him. Lick him.
Where they used to be.
Where they
Phantom
used- yeah.
6. All boys have been chopped in this house.
Boys and girls have been chopped in this house. And it's funny. At least once a month, we get somebody to stop out front here in a broken English voice asking if we can breed them.
Oh Lord, yeah, we sure can.
It'd just be practice for my boys.
Oh, Teasy.
Hey,
Oh,
Teasy.
look. She found you. She found you. You like what I did with my hair, Teasy? It's soft and supple. Oh man. Gained some weight. Don't call me a pussy. What do you mean?
Nice beaver.
Nice beaver. He big enough. My 10-year-old picks him up every now and then. I'm like, ooh. He's a big boy.
You know, it's 66 here, approximately now. It's still too cold out here for our dogs.
Look, a piece of my map your children have ripped. Piece of my map. That map was in my wife's china cabinet. Like, I'll chew it up some more. Yeah, his name's Hambone. Hammy.
Hambo.
Look at that.
Isn't that Hambo?
Look at that. Grade A Wagyu kitty.
I've got the perfect Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, perfect. They pay by the pound.
Yes, they do.
Score.
And you get more money for them if they're skinned.
You got that cowco going on though. I like that. Display kitty.
I had a friend here in Vero that bred Sphinx cats. And those things were dogs. They had the temperament of a dog.
Those are funny ones.
Yeah, they are. And ugly?
Ugly. That's great. I'm gonna have to pick your big ass up, ain't I? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Big
seeing.
ass up. Come here. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. Oh, now you gonna go? Don't go.
Lowe's knows your kitchen should match your
Don't
style.
go.
That's why we offer KitchenAid appliances for every taste.
We
With
should get one.
personalized designs and innovative colors that offer the perfect look. Shop the latest appliance line from KitchenAid at Lowe's. We help.
Lord,
You save.
you gonna go pushing buttons. Where you going? Yeah. Push that button. Sweeping. Oh, I get that. These things. Dang, homie, come on. Come on. Get back over here. Come on. You stepping on keyboard. Godzilla. The music. The music.
Oh, 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 Godzilla.
Go Godzilla. Come on, bro. Come on. I know you got balance issues. I know. I got you. Oh, Lord. What the? That's your shadow, dude. Attacking me. You feeling some kind of way. Oh, jealous. Mama.
No.
That's mama, grandmama. That's funny. going to the back. She in the back rooms. We have one, but I hardly ever use it, Goat. I'm trying to, I don't know if you can see the floor here. It's concrete. We took the carpet out of here recently. It's not very,
We've got hardwood floors. The broom works wonders.
carpet is just not respiratory friendly in
No,
Florida.
Judas just texted me. I think he just texted me. Yeah, he's in the ER now. He's been having pains.
To cover the power button. Oh Lord. This is a friendly stream. Put your leg down, lady.
Eh,
Get it? One in my lap is all fumbling. Don't do that. Gotcha. Don't believe in vacuum. Now, if your vacuum connects to your Wi-Fi, you got an issue.
dude,
What?
let's not talk about shit connected to Wi-Fi. Your washing machine, your dryer, your refrigerator,
My
Your air
thermostat.
your thermostat. I was going to say your air conditioner if you have one in the window. Your
all
car.
Wi-Fi.
Depending on your year.
Yeah. Let's try this. Metal reggae.
I like it.
They almost never in here sitting around. I come in here and like every cat in the house.
They love you.
Yeah. Alpha.
It's not just beautiful here. I pick a bouquet of flowers and give you a kiss on your lips. Do you also see
This one's thinking, what the hell is on your head, Dad?
glad to be alive?
Uh,
The world truly means well for me, and that reassures me a lot. Actually, I have everything I need. Hey, who can really say they've made it without ever having faked it? And that's exactly how I feel now. This makes a little difference. This puts a little dot on the I. This
Akbarde. Think I'm gonna subscribe. Hit that like.
Hey, it's not just beautiful here. I pick a bouquet of flowers and give you a kiss on your lips. Hey, do you also see how the
Killer icon on that channel too.
I saw that.
Is it kind of like a He-Man, Metal He-Man.
Mm-hmm. Goat shit, I'm a firm believer in all vacuums suck as well.
They all suck. When you clean your vacuum, you're a vacuum cleaner.
Whoa.
Mind blown. Why are you trying to rip my buttons off my fatigues? Root Loop. Yeah. Little attention and you go shit crazy. $9:30.
Only got a few minutes till 8:40 pops up. If he's on time today.
Yeah. I don't know how my phone died last night.
Did it?
Yeah. I was like, ooh. The calls eat it up. I was plugged in. I guess it wasn't plugged in, the cord.
Oh, I've done that. That's the problem with having a 10-foot cord on my fucking charger.
Yeah. Plugs like across the room.
Yep. Actually, it's by my bed. It's so I can plug it up and still play on my phone at night.
I say I've been pretty good at not gaming in bed recently.
Oh,
I
we
used
can.
to.
We Instagram. Sometimes we pop the computer in between us and watch YouTube videos.
But I've also been doing calls, so hanging out with buddies.
Oh, I got you.
That usually goes right till Scuba ready to pass out.
I'll be right back, Steve. I'm going to get myself a refresher coffee.
Yes, sir.
And by refresher, I mean another quart.
At least another cup. Yeah. Check.
I'll check it out.
boy. Oh. Don't attack my mic. Weirdo.
Nice. Absolutely.
Quit looking at my microphone, bro. Well, here comes your mama. Your mama slash wife. Sickos. Changed her mind. She was like, oh, this is the big boy. Where'd she go? Uh, 2 years old this Christmas, homie. You chunky for 2. Attacking the mic. You're being weird. Your tism is showing. Never go full retard.
That was a good movie.
Hella good movie. Instant classic. Synth Barbarian. Japanese trap. Right. Roots reggae. I'm gonna put that on later.
British Rebellion gives kudos to Live Ops. The only thing is, we would have to contact the insurance guru so I could go on your plan. Because it's independent contracting again.
Okay.
But it pays more with teleperformance, but I would lose the benefits.
Right.
I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna apply.
Okay.
I'm gonna apply. Because I think that I would have a better quality of life picking my own hours. Instead of not having 2 days off with my kid. Like,
Root.
My lawn cutting guy.
Oh yeah.
My lawn cutting guy comes here and cuts the grass. We got a place here by the back door that I have fenced in for the dogs. And he says, whether the car is here or not, he goes, I know that you're in the garage. He says, because I can smell the pot from the window here and the door back here.
That's great. Big old.
We just wanna dance a little, we just wanna chill a bit, laugh a bit, get lost a little tonight. We look into each other's eyes and then for once it's right. I could stay here forever, chase all my goals.
Probably that, Lord. Up and down, up and down.
Perfect stone still in my hand. A cloud drift.
Oh, yeah. He live.
Is he?
Yeah.
You want to head over?
Yeah, let's head over there.
10-4, brother. I'll see you there in a minute. We're
Sure.
going over to 840's chat if anybody's still here.
Share this here.
See you in a second.
Sure thing, boss. Head on over here. Get down the cloud. Later.